Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siti Nosajida binti Muhammad Zaidi. My matric number is S67364. Today I would like to discuss about does strategic planning improve organizational performance, a meta-analysis. Introduction. What is strategic planning? Strategic planning functions as a tool creating strategies. In modern firms, strategic planning is frequently used management technique. Its widespread acceptance stems from the belief that it is an effective strategy used by both public and commercial enterprise, with favorable effect on overall performance. Strategic planning and organizational performance. Research and practice in public management impairs the importance of organizational performance. The focus of strategic planning is on how it may improve organizational performance. A company's ability to function depends on how well it fits the environment, which may be determined with the use of tools like a SWOT analysis. Organizational performance in public organization is not a single thing according to modern conceptualization. Different stakeholders evaluate performance in different ways, and there are several sources and kind of data available to measure performance. Moderators in the strategic planning. In this article, evaluate three particular circumstances that how strategic planning affect organizational performance. Two moderators are a part of first condition, and they are both interested in the conceptualization and subsequent operationalization of strategic planning and organization performance. In the second scenario, strategic planning's efficiency is probably going to be influenced by the environment in which it is used. As a result, we look at how strategic planning is applied in both public and commercial companies, as well as in the setting both domestic and foreign. The third requirement investigate the research methodology used in the publication and look at whether the statistical models use one or more data source. These moderators provide more moderate theories on strategic planning by assisting in the assessment of the conceptual realities of public administration and management. Mention of organizational performance. It has been impaced by recent organizational performance studies. Organizational performance is not a unidimensional concept but rather consists of numerous dimensions. Dimension includes both more governance, which is related idea like social result and client responsive, as well as more classical concept like efficiency, effectiveness, and financial performance. Significantly, greater understanding of which organizational performance dimensions are most influenced by variables related to management, organization, and environment. Public and private organization. In public management study and practice pertinent to the strategic planning and organizational performance interaction. The distinction between public and private enterprise have long existed. Numerous research papers have looked into the distinction between private and public organization. Common and multiple source data. Single cross-sectional survey have been utilized extensively in strategic planning research to measure the independent and dependent variables. Nonetheless, some research has used data from several sources in order to measure. Common source bias developed when the common method variance of the variable measured by the same survey is so large that it inflates the correlation between the variables. Meta-analytical procedure. The statistical analysis of a large collection of analysis results from individual studies for the purpose of integrating the finding. It is a definition of meta-analysis, often known as an analysis of analysis, which was utilized in feasibility study. Meta-regression analysis. Compared to formal strategic planning, participatory strategic planning did have a noticeable smaller effect. According to the analysis, the effect size were greatest when organizational effectiveness was used as a proxy for organizational performance. The fluence was less pronounced for all dimensions. However, this difference was only statistically significant for one dimension, which is organization efficiency. There are four meta-analytical procedures. Firstly is identifying effect size. The effect size for each relationship between strategic planning and organizational performance identified in an article was calculated. Secondly is conducting the meta-analysis. The random effect model was preferred over a fixed effect model because we were using real-world data within a public management and policy context. Third is conducting the meta-regression analysis. Moderated analysis was conducted using random effect meta-regression with clustered standard error at the study level. The final meta-analytical procedure is identifying publication bias. To detect potential issue of publication bias, we conduct both visual and statistical tests. Publication bias implies that more significant research findings are published than null results. For the conclusion, strategic planning opponents argue that there is no empirical basis for their claim, which will boost global public sector change to prioritize strategic planning. There are still a number of ways to conduct additional research. It is consequently necessary to increase meta-analysis effort by utilizing more research bodies that necessitate a deeper comprehension of strategic planning.